Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Vivo V23 5G versus Samsung Galaxy A72, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, V23 have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas A72 comes with quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera, and 8 megapixel of telephoto camera. So the winner here is A72 because it have quad camera setup, which has 12 megapixel of depth sensor, which can take sharper ultra wide shots. Let's talk about the selfie camera of the devices. V23 have dual camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, and another one is 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. Whereas A72 have 32 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is V23 because it have dual camera setup at the front, which can take high resolution of selfies. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. V23 have dual tone, dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas A72 have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is V23. And about the video recording options in their devices, V23 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps and Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas A72 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is V23 because it can shoot Full HD video max at 120 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. V23 have Android 12 support on the other side. A72 also have Android 11 support. So the winner here is V23 because it have newer generation of operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, V23 have front touch UI, whereas A72 have one UI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. V23 is powered by Dimensity 920 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas A72 is powered by Snapdragon 720G based on 6nm processor. So the winner here is V23 because it can give you better faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, V23 is packed with Mali G68, whereas A72 is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is V23 because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. V23 can clock at 2.5 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas A72 can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is V23 because it has slightly faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, V23 have 8 and 12 GB of RAM variant, whereas A72 have 6 and 8 GB. So the winner here is V23 because it have bigger capacity of RAM option. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. V23 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas A72 have 128 and 256 GB of storage. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, V23 did not have any external card slot option, whereas A72 has the external card slot. So the winner here is A72. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. V23 have 6.44 inches of display, whereas A72 have 6.7 inches of display. So the winner here is A72 because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, V23 have approximately 88.0%, whereas A72 have 84.4%. So the winner here is V23 because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. V23 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, A72 have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, V23 have AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support, whereas A72 have Super AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate. So the winner here is V23 because it has HDR10 Plus support, which can produce more vibrant color and darker black. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. V23 have 7.6 mm of thickness, whereas A72 have 8.4 mm of thickness. So the winner here is V23 because it has slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, V23 comes with 179 grams of weight, whereas A72 have 203 grams of weight. So the winner here is V23 because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, V23 have Scotch Sensation Up, whereas A72 have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie because both of the protective glass can give you same amount of durability. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. V23 have glass back, whereas A72 have plastic back. So the winner here is V23 because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices. Let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. V23 have under display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, A72 have under display fingerprint scanner. So it's a tie. And about the sensors in the devices, V23 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas A72 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. V23 have 4200 mAh of battery capacity, whereas A72 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is A72 because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. V23 have 44 watts of fast charging, whereas A72 have 25 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is V23 because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. V23 comes with normal speakers, whereas A72 have stereo speakers. So the winner here is A72 because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, V23 did not have any 3.5 mm of headphone jack, whereas A72 have. So the winner here is A72. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, V23 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas A72 have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is V23 because it have new generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. V23 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, QSS and NAVIC, whereas A72 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So the winner here is V23 because it have NAVIC chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, V23 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas A72 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, price of V23 is around $450 whereas A72 is available from $450 In the Indian market, V23 have starting range from 30,000 rupees, whereas A72 is available from 35,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is V23. In the performance, the winner here is V23. In the display, the winner here is V23. In the body segment, the winner here is V23. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chip, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is V23. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page #dad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.